Hello. Hi everyone. How are you? Happy On's birthday. Well, On's name day. I need to be specific. It's On's name day. Um, but hi everybody. He's just a little guy. He's just my baby guy. And that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Okay, I can end stream now. Goodbye. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Hello. It is I, Wispin White. Oh, that's why I'm over there, because chat's over here. Okay, that's fine. I'll move myself back. I was like, why am I on this side of the screen when I feel like I should cover less of the chat? Okay, I got it. I understand. I have achieved understanding. I get it. Hello, everybody. How are you guys? Gotta love that classic G-pose waiting screen. Did you guys know this is actually where I took my first G-pose of On ever? Isn't that crazy? Hi, Thief! You feel like you haven't been here in weeks? It's okay, neither have I. Work has been so busy, but it's a good thing. I'd rather be busy than not. Hi, Rat, welcome in. Hi, Entity. Hi, Alien. Hi, Cosmic. Hi, Ash. Hi, Howie. Hi, Serena. Hi, Telly. Hi, Thief. Hi, Sumi. I think that's everybody. Ground zero for all G poses. Yeah. So this is actually the place that I first took a G pose of ANSVARR. And I was like, that would be kind of cute if I came back here, which is why I take a bunch of G poses here throughout the years. But I feel like it's always fun to kind of come back. Do you guys want to see the very first G pose that I have of ANSVARR? Ground zero for all G poses. I'm not even joking though. Like, this is the first one. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. I think that's crazy because this is like, I even tried to match the time. Like, unfortunately the weather is different because I don't have the astral wind, but it was taken on this very spot. Back when he was originally just supposed to be a Cuckoo's Ancient, and then now, obviously, the ANSVARR cinematic universe has expanded quite a bit. And then the second one that I took was when I was like, well, what if he was a retainer? That'd be kind of cool. Or like, what if I designed him like an adventurer outfit? So you can even see this early on, the Ishgardian set was already, the Neo Ishgard set, already locked in. And we already had the feather motif and everything. So, it's funny. Can we remake that G-pose? Maybe on another day when I have all of my fun little G-posey tools. But right now we are, lacking some of them. And it'd be a pain in the ass to do it without the special tools. Why suffer when you could just not suffer? You know, that's my policy. Why suffer when you could just not suffer? We are spoiled, and I think that's great for us, you know? Oh, ow. Sunlight. Ow. Jesus, Elvis. Ow, my eyes. But yeah, this is where I hang out. Usually when I'm AFK. If you're ever like, Wispin's in Elpis, there's a very strong chance that I am in this exact spot, because this is where I hang out. I just like the view. Such bright, very many bright. Right here. And sit. And then I have my little meepy on. It's perfect. And no one goes there too, so it's chill. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Good view. I can't fall off. I've tried. Look, I literally can't fall. So, no accidental jump scare falling to my death, you know? Plus, you can see everything from up here. I mean, we had our conversation with Vinal right over there, but I like this section. Hi, Ark. Welcome in. Dude, the pauses in between the music are sending me. It's like, okay. His eyes are so blue. What the? Thanks, Ark. Can't reply to watch streak notif. That's silly, but thank you for the happy birthday, happy name day. He's 4 years old, which is crazy. I can't believe that it has been 4 entire years with the boy. But here we are. I just like, it's weird to think about like where we were back then and like making the decision to swap to Onto. He's the youngest person ever. So true. He's the youngest person ever because he's 4. You were still a sprout? Yeah. I mean, Azeli was also still a sprout. Isn't that crazy? Because it was like first week of Endwalker. Or maybe second week of Endwalker. Because I had just finished MSQ. And I couldn't look at a cuckoo without crying. And Neon was like, babe, we have to raid. I need you. I don't know what you need to do, but you need to do something because I need you to be able to log in. So that way you can do the raids when they drop next week, okay? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. And then Neon very kindly, she was like, well, you know how you like Emmett Selk, right? Like, and we've talked about your ancient. Why don't you try to make one? And I was like, try to make one? And she was like, yeah. Like, cause you have your Hure, but like, have you, what if you Fantasia'd to your Hure Seth? Or not Seth at the time. I think I had him as Helios. She was like, yeah, like why don't you change to your Azim? And I was like, I will think about it. So then that's when I took that picture. This one. So I was like, look, I made my Azim. I made my baby guy. And then I was like, but I'm not gonna keep him. I'm gonna go back to a cuckoo. Don't worry. I'm like, I'll go back to a cuckoo. I think she just needs to rest, you know? And now here we are. We have a cute little ANSVARR. The ANSVARR cinematic universe. It's been so long since I've had like a Blorbo, you know? Or like NOC, like TM. I mean, I know I have Wispin, but like growing up, I feel like everybody has like that 1 or 2 OC that they like hyperfixate on if you're a person that does OCs. And for me, that was always the character that would eventually turn into Rune, Professor Rune. But like I had not had that connection to that character in like a really long time. So making On was like, for the first time in a while, I was making something new. Because like a cuckoo was an OC, but like, and like I love her, but like I didn't feel quite as Blorbo. Same thing with Asa. Like Asa was around, but he was meant to like, he was like genetically engineered, like specifically Asa in the original like novel that he's a part of, was supposed to be the former hero that a cuckoo's character, who's Aku, Aku was supposed to learn from, because he was like the failed first hero who, you know, I obviously adapted and stole my own stuff to bring him over into this universe. But Asa originally was the older hero who was the first person that the prophecy was supposed to be about, but he fucked up and got all of his friends in his party killed. And because of that, everything went to shit. The Demon Lord won, overtook a big part of the continent, and then like the whole like part of the continent fell into darkness. And so like he kind of like fucked up half the world because he thought that he could do something that he really couldn't yet. And so then Aku's character, who turned into a cuckoo, was the next hero to show up that could possibly fulfill this prophecy, right? They have like this special power that is extremely rare. They thought only Asa had it, but turns out Aku has it too. And so it's like one or two people have this ability to speak to the dead, and like it's not necessarily like necromancy, but it's like and this is actually where my name comes from too, partially. It's called wisping, and they can whisper to wisps of the dead. It's wisping, W-I-S-P, right? And so like those two were the only two known to be able to do such a thing, so that way they could uniquely combat the like Demon King necromancer or whatever the fuck. And so that's why Asa is genetically designed to be the most milquetoast basic protagonist man ever. What book is this? Mine, that I stole all of my OCs from. But like, so Akuku is based on the main character of that, right? And so that's kind of where, like, she's like a little hobbit Selkie. She's super cute. She's like a little sea, like they're like hobbit Selkies, but they're like short little sea-faring elves that can turn into different like sea creatures. So it's fun. So you rob yourself. Exactly. Sometimes, listen, it's like Clamp. You gotta take your own ideas and then just recycle them, right? And so I just took a bunch of my stuff and I ported them into Final Fantasy 14. Which is why Asa, when I saw the trailers for 14, because I was like still a cuckoo and stuff, I was like, whoa, wait, what if Meteor's story is happening parallel? And then he's also Milquetoast Hero TM, right? So I was like, well, what if we just put Asa on top? Because Asa's already like brown hair, blue eyes, generic hero TM, right? So welcome to how all my Blorbos came here. Repurpose? It's okay, I steal my own guys. I rip them out of my own stuff and then port them back in. And now we're ripping stuff out of this and porting it into Celos. It's great. And I don't even feel bad about reporting Asa, because he's mine. Hi, Lucy. Welcome in. Because I was like, as soon as I saw like the character of like the Meteor Survivor, like, and like comparing lore to like what Asa's storyline was, I was like, there's like a really easy one-to-one through line. Hi, Lucy. How's Lucy? We are celebrating my bunny's birthday.
Y'all are bitches.
Y'all are bitches. So true. So true, actually. So funny. My voice is destroyed. I've been trying to think of what I want to do today. You're alive? Me too. Just barely. Wait, my eyes are blue too. You think you're so special, ANSVARR, with your stinky blue eyes. But you're not the only one who can match the sky, sir. I spend so much time in this game just going like, wow. Sky color, and then just going like this. It's sky color. It just blends in. He's so pretty, my boy. Did you happen to be yelling at some healers today? Not out loud. We tried to do the new raids, and even just the first one was really stressful, and it gave me a stress headache, and my hands started cramping up, and I was like, you know what? I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. It's On's birthday. He doesn't even want to be here. ANSVARR'S doesn't want to fight anyone on his birthday. He hates fighting. Well, this individual, it's fine. You're gonna play Marvel? Oh, I don't know anything about Marvel Rivals, but I hope that you have fun. Good luck. That'll be really fun. It's always fun to surprise friends with stuff like that. I like kind of wish that I could do something more like silly. Like that. Just show up one day with like a level 100 paladin. Everybody is confused. Hi, CJ. Welcome in. And thank you for the present. Welcome, welcome. You don't think you've even done 5 to 8? Honestly, you're not far behind, so it shouldn't take you too long. But I'm good. Lore AMA from Stowena. How did On get his scar? On got his scar fighting Ifrit. It was like their first little trial. And Cuckoo was in danger and was being kind of reckless and wasn't looking where she was going. And baby On saw what was going to happen before, and he was like, she's so little and I am less little. If I take the hit, I'm not going to die. But if she does, she probably will. So he jumped in front to try to at least knock her out of the way. But it got his eye, and that's why he got his scar. They managed to mostly save the eye, but his vision is a little impaired on this side, understandably. I like water. I like water. Love is cool scar, worth it. Yeah. I'm doing good. We're celebrating my bunny boy's 4th name day. I'm just yapping about him. And then we're gonna make some cute outfits. And then... yeah, I don't know. We might run some content so I can look for some glam pieces. And try to fill out my glamour dresser. Because I need to make sure that I have all the pieces that I need. Because I just forgot earlier that I was like, oh my gosh, wait. I don't have like a lot of pieces that I thought that I wanted. Because now we can equip gear from any class on anything. So like I'm Picto right now wearing aiming. I think this is also aiming, crafting, Pictomancer, and then healer. Not glunting. No, glamour hunting. Glamour hunting. What, new terms why? New terms for why? You can spam it. I don't mind. You may, Stelina Mars, you may do whatever you want. Marvel's Pain, you started playing because she wanted you to. Valid. Did you know I started playing this game for a boy? Isn't that gross? Ew. 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 I started playing this game for a boy? That's so gross. And now here we are. I'm the only one that plays still. You have decision paralysis? Now that you can glam everything? Me too. Because, like... let's go to Old Charlotte. So we can go look at some glamours. But, like, the nice thing about the glam stuff is that I can be so much more picky with my items now, you know? Yeah. Delicious Charlotte. Yeah, you get me. Can you ask about Seth's matching scar? Yeah. So, On and Seth is his ancient counterpart. Seth has the same scar, also gotten from a primordial form of Ifrit. He was at a class, so Seth is a little weird for an ancient in that he is not gifted with the ability to do creation magic, which is a pretty big disability in a world that centers on you being able to create things at will whenever you want. Like, you know, so he can't do that, but instead, Seth is really, really good at summoning. He's really good at making seals, and he's really good at communicating with other people, and he's really cunning. So, like, he may not be good at, you know, actually making things, but he's good at concepting, right? He can create a concept, but he can't actually create it. He's like more of an engineer and less of a crafter, right? So, but he gets like really handy with making things by hand when he needs to and doing all that sort of stuff. But understandably, at a school that is designed to test kids around how good they are at creating, On's education needs to be a little different, right? Because he needs to show that he understands how the concept works. And so instead of him having to build a concept that he then creates successfully, instead, one of his teachers decides that he is going to create a concept and Seth has to destroy it, right? And in order to, like, usually this concept will only have 1 or 2 weaknesses to it that need to be exploited to be able to be destroyed. And Seth destroying the concept shows that he understands how it works and the principles around it. Because in order to destroy it, you need to understand it. So Seth, at his very first test like this, went head-to-head with the primordial version of Ifrit, the first version of it. And he saw a friend about to get hit and made a very similar decision where he could not communicate adequately out loud in time that there was something coming his way, and so instead he decided to just take it himself. And so, you know, it is a mark on his face, but I think for him it is a signal or like a sign that he is of what he is willing to do to protect the people that he loves, you know? Like that's like, it's something that he takes pride in. And so that's why they both have it. So I think it's kind of ironic that he also got his from Ifrit too. Ooh woo. I love On and Seth. They're so cute. My boys. My boys. My little guys. I love my little guys. Where's the glamour dresser in here? Oh, here it is. Oh, but see, like, what's wrong with playing Roblox? I have a lot of friends that play Roblox. It's not for me. But I know so many people that enjoy it. Like, even, like, just the Dress to Impress games are cute. Or, like, there's so many, like, fun little, like, recreations of other games in there that, like, I enjoy watching Roblox, you know? Oh, guys, you know what dude, look what I discovered earlier today. We can use the crafting little leaf feather thing, and I think it is so cute. Look how slay this is. It dyes, like, without the dye it. Here, let's find a blank glam plate. Did I use all of it? I just cleaned out? I think so. Whatever. I mean, Thav ribbon doesn't have anything on it, so I can just... Look at that! And then it, like, alternates the dye pattern. It's, like, actually so cool. I was like, this feels very ANSVARR. It goes with the, that one crafting top. Yeah, it's actually so cute. It goes with, this top. Which, like, dyes so well. I'm, like, kind of obsessed with this outfit. This is something that I was working on for a while yesterday before stream. Hi, Nathaniel! How is you? We are looking at all of my glams, trying to make some new ones, and then just yapping about the boy. Do you guys like my new glam? I made it earlier. I'm like, who is this man? Who are you? Wait, I think it's on Dancer. Yeah. Who is this man? Who are you? Yeah, I can't talk about the lore behind this outfit just yet, because it is spoilers to the new raids. Let's say On got pissed off enough that he decided he was going to be Hot Girl Summer. You know? It's just so exposed. I, like, can't look at his lower back. It, like, is making me shy. Bro needs to be covered. You always like my glams? You have repurposed them a lot? So is that why you're saying I repurpose my stuff? Yeah, this one's cute, but I'll probably end up scrapping it. I kind of wanted to start documenting stuff. I was like thinking about making like an actual glam, like Eorzea collection to put like all my outfits in. Ah, poor boy's got that flat ass. I know. Listen, as much as we joke about it on stream, that is not a thing that I gave to him. That is something that the game gave to him. And I think it's funny. I will not give him more, because you know what? He has to have some sort of flaw. He can't be perfect, because he's perfect in like every other way, in my opinion. You know? This has been most of my Endwalker glam. Like, this has been like kind of my tried and true for a lot of this expansion. And then this one was like all of post Endwalker. This one was most of Endwalker too. And this one has also been my post Dawn Trail vibes. So then I'm like kind of excited to have this like new era of post Dawn Trail. Like this outfit really feels like it speaks to me. You made a Snowboy in ACNH today, and he made you think of ANSVARR. ANSVARR! You had to nerf him, okay? True. You guys like my winter glam so far? Just debating on dyeing this. No, I can't. Because it dyes. It's okay. I do like this top though. But then I was looking at my my pictures from last Christmas, and I remember that I just ended up dyeing this red, and I called it my Christmas outfit, I think. I think I dyed it like... I don't even know. What did I don't know. 14. Looks like I maybe dyed it brown? I have no good views of his face. No, it looks like there's some white in there. Oh no, there's white in there no matter what. Unclear then. Because yeah, then this stays green. Maybe I just made it a lighter red. That's kind of cute. Do you like my mistletoe? I literally keep it just for this month. And for no other reason. I just keep the mistletoe in my bag. Yeah, we have an igloo at the house. Longest time your glam was some flavor of even Eden gear. It feels kind of freaking not having any of it on the plates. Yeah, real. Did they fix that texture on the top for you yet? I don't think so. Let me check. Nope. I was seeing everybody on Twitter talk about it too, so it's not just me. Everybody... I was like seeing all of the other... Listen, I follow a lot of Ikemen artists on Twitter that all love their cute little gay warriors of light. And we were all complaining about this specific shirt. Because we were just like, wait, did my texture maps break? Or is the game broken? It's the game. The game is broken, thankfully. Well, not thankfully that the game is broken, but thankfully it's not our fault, you know? Look how cute this is. I do kind of want to do a white cape, though, and maybe a blue shirt. No, it doesn't look good. Nah. Die. Reverse. This top is so cute, though. I did remember that I now have to level my crafters and gatherers for all the cute boots I have. I'm so tired. Yeah, I have to do that for the crafters and gatherers. So I have to level stuff because, like, I can't even buy those. Well, I could, but I need orange scripts. And I can't get that until I have a level 100, you know? Unless, like, no, because it needs to have collectible on, right? So I would have to get it myself. I couldn't just buy it. I was like, what if I bought turnips? You know? Yes, I'm perfect, actually. Thank you. And it's not braggy, because it's true. It's so true. That's ANSVARR. It's not even bragging. He just is perfect. You know? Just get one crafter to 100, then do an old custom delivery. True. I think the problem right now is that all of my crafters are, like, partway through. Yeah. You guys can see, like, I try to, like, spread out who I make my, I make my different little, Magitech repair materials on. Like, this is all leveled from just Magitech repair materials. It's not braggy because it's true, and it's true because of you. So cute. That's adorable. I love that, Stelly. But yeah, this is my leveling progress over the last year based on nothing but Magitech repair materials. And some occasional Moogle Allied Society quests. I like jumping on the furniture here. I feel like so much of my time in Endwalker was spent literally just jumping around this room. This, like, specific room. Trying to climb up onto the walls, even though I know I can't, but I keep trying anyway. But yeah, I always thought it was funny. I was like, ANSVARR has so many, like, nightmares in this room. And what's right above the bed? It's literally Ifrit. I'm like, that feels like a microaggression. You know? I'm like, I wonder why. I wonder why you have trouble sleeping in this room. Could it be the literal thing that gave you some PTSD and a fear of fire just chilling on the wall? Possibly. I don't know. Just a thought that I had. Like, we're proto-Ifrit too, right? I'm thinking that this was actually a 16 little spoiler, because it kind of looks like there's a phoenix. So I've been wondering for a while if this was, like, letting us know. I don't know. It could also be, like, an older, like, concept art, right? But I was like, that's interesting. It's very old 1.0 art. But still, its inclusion feels significant. Because, like, why is that what's on the wall? What was I doing? Oh, I was gonna make my glams, then I forgot what I was doing. Guys, did you know that On's nickname is Starlight? Because his name day's on Starlight. Isn't that so cute? Well, it's not just that. There are a couple of other reasons. Did you know that the person that actually gave him the nickname Starlight was Horshifont? But he didn't mean it as, like, a nickname. He was quoting, fabled, descriptions of the cute little light party. And so to tease, partially to tease, but also just to kind of feel it out, one of the descriptions was a little bard with hair like silken starlight, and Asa thought that that was so fucking funny that he started calling him that to be mean because it's embarrassing. But then it became less of a joke over time, and now it's his little nickname. Because it's cute, because his birthday's on Starlight too. Little Starlight guy. So understandably, his favorite holiday is Starlight. Because it's his birthday and everybody's home and everybody's hanging out and eating yummy food. Starlight 2, Electric Boogaloo, real. Hi, Teef. I like your little glam. Very slay. Hi, Ren. Thank you so much for gifting 2 subbies. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. What the heck? Thank you so much. Did I do Starlight on Asa yet? I have not. I do need to, but I'm gonna wait for a little bit. I'll probably do it closer to the day of. Because I did it this morning and cried. Because I saw somebody I was not expecting to see. And then just immediately... Hello, hello. We are celebrating my cute little bunny boy's birthday. / name day. I don't know, I just like him. I just like him. Thank you for gifting another gift sub to the community. Thank you so much. That's so generous. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're celebrating the boy today. Happy name day, right? My precious little guy. He's been my warrior of light for 4 whole years. It's kind of crazy to think about it. Because it feels like yesterday, and it also feels like it's been a lot longer than that. Because it's like funny, because I now like look around and like my whole room is basically like an ANSVARR'S shrine, and I'm like, at least it's my own OC, you know? Hi, Teef. I'm like, oh, now everything in my life is this little guy. But it's not a bad thing, you know? I feel like it's a time. That was your Viper Glim? Oh, it's so cute. I like it a lot. I love that top. I just bought it too. I wasn't able to wear it before, but now I can. White Wind. Yeah, ANSVARR'S. Speaking of white and wind, hang on, guys. Let's go to have you guys seen her? Have you guys seen her yet? Have you guys seen it the... Hang on, I want to try to see if I can find her. Is that it? Yeah! Look! There it is. It's so cute! Look at it! It's so cute! Oh, late hunt train, or hype train, but hi, thank you! Thank you for hype train. They're gonna patch it up, you've heard? Yeah. I figured that they would, but before they patch it, I wanted to get a picture of ANSVARR. Sumi! Thank you for the 100 biddies! What the heck? Thank you. Hang on, we got a smile. Got a beam. Hey, wait, come back! It's like that one time I was posing Emma Silk and ANSVARR, and a deer in Rock Tika Greatwood just started attacking us mid pose, and it was sending me because it like broke my pose and everything because it like respawned, or it was like a fate or something spawned on top of where I was posing. Where is the non... There's like a sip one, right? From last year? Like a mug sip? I guess we could do the lemon one. Hang on, we gotta move fast. Look how cute it is. Hang on. No, come back! Whatever. It's so cute. Look it. Yeah, if you try to target it, it doesn't have a name or anything, which I think is so funny. No, ANSVARR, I'm trying to go over your ears. Look at he. So majestic. That is so cute. Hurry! 10 gifties! What the heck? Guys! Thank you! It has 4 eyes? No, it doesn't. But thank you for the 10 gifties. It only has 2. See? Look at his mouth. It only has 2 eyes. What? Top markings confuse you on this Zoom. Astro say, hello, hello, Hamstars. I hope that you guys are wonderful. Hello, welcome in, Raiders. I'm Wispin White. I'm a Fox Ghost VTuber and Forest God in training. And today it's my bunny boy's birthday, name day, same thing. And we're currently checking out the cute nameless deer. How are you? How is Kingdom Hearts? Hi, Astro. Say hi, Iron Buzz. Hi, Gallo. Welcome in, everyone. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. For those that don't know me, I'm Wispin. I really like Final Fantasy XIV, Hoyo games. I really like Minecraft. I like horror games, survival games, that kind of stuff. So if you enjoy any of that, any comfy, cozy, like lore building and or yaoi, then you're in the right spot. Just being real. The darkness. Door to darkness? How's the Donald Duck death count? Real. A strong 75. Dang. Dang. 75 deaths is crazy. And that's just Donald, right? Bro. Lil bro tries so hard, but he just cannot. He just can't. He stresses me out. I did make a very controversial decision for most of my games, though, where Donald is my Pookie. And so I would keep him on my team no matter what. But what that also meant, was that I would get rid of Goofy on my team, which meant that I was just playing the game for on hard mode for no reason. But listen, Donald is so cute that he deserves it. He deserves the love. But welcome in, Raiders. Guys, please go check out Astro Say, a friend of Ryusei's, and a friend of ours. So please go check out the very cute Hamstars crew over there. Astro Say is so cute. Has a really, really funny Donald Duck death counter, which I know you just mentioned, but also we've been talking about it, and I think it is so funny. You get him on your team too, you're like, I need my healer, right? And he's so cute. I just think he gives me such cute aggression. So thank you so much for bringing your community over. It means the world to me. I really, really appreciate it. What was I gonna say? Oh, if you need to go get food, if you need to get water, rest, if you need to stand up and stretch, if you need to go say hi to any other friendos who are online, please make sure you take some time and go and do that. Take care of yourself. I know how tiring streaming can be, so please make sure that you are getting in all of the self-care that you may need. I really appreciate the Wade. I promise I will take care of your raiders and try not to traumatize them. Listen, today we are kind of just doing random stuff in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm just talking about my cute little warrior of light, ANSVARR, right here. Because it is the today is the 4th anniversary of the day that I swapped to him as my main. It's the day that I officially changed my name from Aku to Seth Helios, which is a older name for ANSVARR. In his lore, it is a past name of his, but not one that he currently uses right now. And so we are just kind of hanging out, going down memory lane and trying to make some cute outfits because a new glam outfit, like a new glam update just dropped where if anybody plays Final Fantasy XIV, you can now equip gear that used to be restricted to other classes. So basically your choices in outfits got multiplied by like 20. So everybody has been really enjoying the amount of different things that you can make now. It's terrible. It's terrible. The glam update is terrible. Too many options. Oh, I know. Real. So I've been like systemically going through my whole glam dresser. I'm actually so proud of myself because my glam dresser for the first time in like forever is under 700. It's horrible. My warrior of light is so sexy now. So true. Look! I got a little wing. It's gay and everything. Just for you, ANSVARR. Look at that. Happy birthday. The hype train even knew that you were gay. It's great. And a hi, Zero, if I did not actually say hi. Because, like, what's nice is, like, the biggest thing for me is that my glam dresser tends to be, like, 8 copies of the same thing to have on every class. So now I only need one version. Right? So, like, for instance, my neck pieces used to just be, like, this whole section was filled up with just this necklace. And I need, like, but all 3 of them because each of them has a different accent. Because if we go to, like, I think this one's empty. If we go to here, you can see that this one has a blue center, but then, like, more of, like, a brass finish on this one. And then this one is more gold and it has a light blue center. And then this one is more silver, like black, like gunmetal. And then it has more of like a teal center. And so I was like, well, I need all 3 of these. And then I also need one for each class. So, you know, like now my glamour dresser is significantly better off because the other cool thing that they did with this update, and I don't know if people have noticed that you can do this yet. Hi Dojinko, thank you for the present. Is that lots of more things are able to be stored as outfits. And not only that, you do not need every part of an outfit to store it as an outfit, because before you needed every piece for it to be able to be stored as an outfit set. Now you only need one piece. So for instance, I have only 3 pieces of this set, but I have one of this set. But now all 3 of these pieces count as one slot, rather than them taking up, like, an entire thing on their own. So now I have, like, 2.5 pages of just outfits that are, like, not complete. But it's good, because it's so freeing. It freed up so many spots. It still doesn't let you dye it if it's part of an outfit, but it does mean that you don't have to sacrifice an entire outfit slot just because you have one piece that's dyed. Because, like, I have, like, a lot of, like, pure white dye thrown onto, like, one part of an outfit, but, like, not others, you know? So I want to make sure that I'm not getting rid of my pure whites. But also, I do need my spots. So, it's been nice to be able to, like, play around with all the options. Ah. Ah. Sorry, big yawn. Yeah, we've just been kind of going through all my different glams because I'm like, a lot of these don't inspire anymore, but like I also am too lazy to take them off of the plates that they're on. This one was like a really big one for me post Endwalker too. I made this one earlier for reasons. This is like definitely not how I dress. It's not how ANSVARR dresses. It's, listen, sometimes you just gotta slay. Sometimes you just gotta slay. And that's not something he typically does. As you can see, most of my outfits have him covered up completely. I mean, not that one, obviously. This is like usually as much skin as he'll ever show. Because like everything else is like, oh, like this is like, you know, Victorian ankles. Exposed. Yeah, like all of his cannon glams. Like I remember like back when I made this, I was like, this is so scandalous. Look how much skin you can see. Crazy. Yeah, so having this glam is like nuts. very unlike ANSVARR and very unlike me, but it does slay. So like we take those. But I've just been going through all of my stuff, seeing what I want to keep, seeing what I want to get rid of. And I think that it's what's nicest too is like I no longer have to settle for a piece of gear if there is a better piece of gear that exists. And so like I keep asking myself, is there any circumstance where I would pick this over the other one? And if the answer is no, I've just been getting rid of it. And it's been so nice because all of my inventories have like really freed up so much space. The one thing that I'm dreading organizing though, for me personally, no, Elshka doesn't have any. Oh, but I should send you back out, El. Hang on, come back, come back. Thank you. You're so glad they made outfits for most of the gear, the job gear. Yes, it just has to be the dyed version. So if you have a non-dyeable version, then that does not count. But I confirmed it with the augmented scholar set. If you have the dyeable version, so the scholar's attire, you just need the augmented version and it will save as a set. And that goes for most things. So if you're like, huh, why can't I store the ARR gear? It's because it needs to be saved as a set. I mean, it has to be augmented, dyeable. Oh, you just finished MSQ? Congrats, Sumi. What is this new glam? Which one? The outfits? Oh, so, there is a feature in, the Glamour Dresser now, where if you have multiple pieces from the same set, instead of them each taking up one Glamour Prism, the whole set gets stored, or they still take one Glamour Prism each, but instead of them taking up, 5 or 6 slots or whatever per set, they only take up one slot. So, if you look, for instance, this set has 5 pieces in it. But they only count as one slot because the outfit itself counts as one slot. I had 2 of this. Okay, well, we can get rid of that. But yeah, you can like kind of see like, oh, this one has 4 out of 5 or some part is missing for whatever reason, right? But, and then what's nice though is that like, because they're stored like this, you can then go into your body and all of these things are still kept right there, but now they don't take up the extra slot because they all just kind of stack on top of each other. So like if you have like the piggy costume or something, you can store all of those right in the dresser as one separate, like, as one slot, as opposed to taking up a bunch of slots. Which is nice if you, like, use that type of stuff. I do not, and they will not be going into my dresser. I think a lot about how they made ANSVARR dress up as a bunny rabbit. That was crazy. That was so lagophobic. That's crazy. And thank you guys again for the hype train. That was crazy. I really, really, really appreciate you guys for all of your support. Thank you so much, sincerely. And I hope that the ads didn't eat too many people. Thank you for your patience. We run ads once an hour, every hour, just to get them out of the way so that way they don't interrupt as much. I thank you guys for your patience. What were we gonna do? I do want to run the new dungeon, but I'm not going to do that on stream because I don't want to spoil people if they have not been able to do the MSQ yet. Glam hunting. I know, but I'm trying to think of what I want to hunt right now. Because I'm like, I don't really have any... I did most of the stuff that I wanted to do while I was waiting for Alfie to be done with his groomies earlier. Guys, Alfie got groomed today. He's so cute and he smells so good. I love my boy. I have a dog named Alphino. I'm not talking about the L as in boy. I am in fact talking about my cute dog. I'm like kind of curious about checking out the new EX, but that will definitely be for another time. I don't know. We've been like so good about managing glam that I'm like, my goal for today was to make new glam, and then I feel like I've already done that today with the struggle to make this glam. Gotta go unlock that, yeah. We've been pretty good about it, and I'm like, I don't. Ah! Sorry, I'm so yawny. I'm so yawny today. Did you use the command panel yet? Oh, no, I have not. Good call. Strategy board. Whoa. I see. Can you, like, increase? Ooh, there are lines on the floor. I wonder if this is, like, an in-house tool that they maybe used to use for, like, talking about this stuff. Or if this is, like, completely just for player use. Either way, it's sick. I'm glad that we finally have... This is so cool. What do you mean? Oh my gosh, this is so much better than doing this in fucking Canva! This is so much better than using Canva! Oh my gosh, I'm living. This is awesome. Cute. Plus, like, this is, like, probably so helpful for, like, trying to, like, because we had, like, our raid lead used to literally pull up Canva to walk us through, like, different mechs to, like, explain stuff if somebody was struggling with it. And, like, now you can do it, like, right in game, you know? Ah. This is actually so sick. And I like what I like about it is that it feels like it is all of like these in particular are things that are so commonly used like in like all of our guides and stuff, but not necessarily like anything that's been official yet. So it's kind of nice to see these like canonized, and then also like having high quality assets to use for this stuff as opposed to like something we like scrape together and like slap the rock's face on. That's game changing. Did anybody get lucky with getting a house today? I know that there were results today or yesterday. I did not try because I didn't like any of the houses that were up. Congrats on your gifted sub, Phantom! I hope that you enjoy your ad-free viewing and your super cute emotes. You can save them to folders. You could have a different slide or multiple slides for different mechanics in a single fight. That's awesome. Okay, but putting the rock's face on things is so funny. I agree. You missed E12S? I thankfully never progged it. I did it after. But thankfully I never did it. Do not. I don't know. I think what I have discovered about myself the last year is that I just don't enjoy raiding, and I think that's valid. How does the new glam work? So you go to the glam dresser. Let me see if I have a piece. Hang on, let me grab something from a cuckoo. I think a cuckoo has some stuff. Interest or withdraw. Surely you have something. Let's see if these go in. Oh, I know the frontier dress does. Hang on, I think that might actually be all I have. One sec, because I put in most of my stuff earlier. Meteor might have more gear. No, he just has weapons. Which is his right. I feel like that's very fitting. Why do I have 2 blue feather wands? Okay. Yeah, we'll call it that. I feel like I don't have anything else I could go in because everything is like just housing. You have to you do not have to have the, so you need to be able to acquire the gear, but you do not need to have it unlocked. And both jobs do not have to be the same level. So for instance, I have a level 100 crafting top that has been crafted, glammed onto my picto. And then if you wanted to use the new, like, if you wanted to use the outfit, if something can be stored as an outfit, it'll have this little button next to it. Click it. It'll ask you if you have any other pieces that you want to store, and you can just click those if you have them in there, and then you just click this button to store them. Super easy. And it's really obvious which ones can go in versus which ones can't. So you could use Viper Top. Yes. On any job. They like took away a lot of the just glam restrictions, period. So it's like super easy now to do whatever you want to do. Because like before, an issue that I had a lot of the time with like my sage, right, is that the healer stuff that I wanted to wear, it wouldn't let me because I'm technically not high enough level, right? So like this is all level 90, but I can't put that on my sage because my sage is only level 80 and only has level 80 gear. Watch. Doesn't matter anymore. I'm a level 80 sage wearing my level 90 healer stuff, which is huge. IMO. And like, for instance, my Pictomancer has White Mage Relic gear from level 100, a crafting top that I don't have any crafters at the level of an aiming gear. You know? Such a good change. I agree. Hi, Kato. How is Kato? It's just nice because it's like, it feels like they just took the arbitrary restrictions off of like clothing. Like, I kind of got it for at least like the like artifact gear. I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense that we can't equip that. But like everything else, I'm like, why is this type of shirt only available to ninjas? Like, the midriff is only showable on, like, it's not like any meaningfully different type of protection. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I love water. Hi, Kato Cat. How's Kato Cat? Kato, On is 4 years old. Isn't that crazy? On has existed for 4 whole years now. Because Kato met me as a cuckoo. Just feels weird. I've literally just been jumping around this room. Do you guys like that when I, thank you for the hydrate. I need it so bad. Whenever I swap to Dark Knight, I summon Arper. So cute. My little Esteem. Oh, being able to rock Paladin armor as a red mage, real. Like, oh my gosh, wait, you're right. I don't have to wear this as my Paladin glam anymore. I can be edgy tank. Yes! Wait! Guys, wait. Oh my god, wait. You know what this means? All of the Paladin weapons that I've been saving for when I level my Paladin. I can use them now. Like, literally, look how many Paladin weapons I have saved. It's not even just him. I think I have them on Rune, too. That's so funny. Still waiting? What do you mean still waiting? Hang on. They actually might even already be in my glamour dresser. Hang on. Okay. Remove. Okay. Shield of Divine Light. And... that's crazy. Hang on. This is actually huge. Because, like, wait. If I hit save, hit apply. That's so sick. That's so sick. You can't merge what into outfits when stuff is still in dresser? Oh, yeah, you do have to remove them all and then put them back in. Yeah, that does suck. But that's why it took me like 4.5 hours to clear out my glam dresser yesterday. But super worth it. I have 130 slots. I was like... trying to read. I'm like, my brain is stalling. Hang on. You're finished? You have a glam for you? A glam for me? Hang on. Okay, you just have coffers. You don't have anything I need. I think Rune just has furniture. Yeah. Asa has... guys. I can have the Axe of Light. I don't need to wait anymore. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I can use all of my pretty things now. I don't have to keep them in jail. I can just put them in and use them whenever I want to. This is the best day ever. I love today. Kato, thank you for the weapon streak. For the weapon streak. For the stream streak. Sorry, I'm thinking about weapons. Yes. 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 No. Yes. Yes. So yeah, weapons, you can only glam to the same weapons, but there's no longer a level restriction. So for instance, you know, if I want to slap on a remove. Let's say I want to put on the ANSVARR'S Savage weapon for my red mage, right? Let me swap red mage. So I just have this shitty random red mage weapon, right? Hang on, I can actually just close this. No need to edit this. Apply. Yes. Look at this. So cool. Yes, Summoner and Scholar can mix. Shields also can be glammed onto shields, but, you know, your mileage may vary. Thank you for the clip, Lucy. Dude, this is so big for the account. I'm like not even joking. That's huge. Hang on, I need to tell Nia just in case she doesn't know. Wait, guys, you know what this means? Hang on. Okay, hang on. So, I don't have to use an ugly-ass scholar book. I don't have to use that. I've been wanting to use this for years. I'm so happy. Hooray!
I'm a fucking god, guys.
I am incredible. And also awesome. But look how cool this book is. There are pages when you look from this direction, but then you look through it and there's nothing there. That's crazy. It's a see-through book. And then you put it down and there's nothing on it. It's a good-ass book. What does my summoner even have? We're gonna do the same thing. That's so exciting. That makes me so happy. Okay. Warrior. So I have this shitty Ironworks, not augmented, Ironworks Magitech axe from 2017 that has never been glamored before because I hate this job and don't see the point. It doesn't even have level 60 gear. Or he does have level 60 gear. He doesn't have a level 60 weapon. He like doesn't have one. Right? Like I've had this axe on this character since I started the game in 2017, okay? I've never changed it. my entire time of playing. We're about to do something really cool. Suddenly, my want to play this class has increased exponentially. I didn't realize how much of my unwillingness to play classes revolved around how ugly my weapons are. But now that I know, perhaps we are back in our leveling era. Low key. Let's give myself a cute globe. Divine light or light? I feel like divine light is a little too icy for me for this glam. I feel like this is a little too weapon. Hang on. Can the increase be exponential if it was 0 before? You're right. Well, I feel like, so I've been doing a little bit of leveling. So I feel like it wasn't exactly 0, but it was very close to it. I will not lie. Okay, wait, Rune, I didn't want to talk to you right now, buddy. But Asa. What else do you got for me, bud? What else can I steal from you? Let's see, we have an Asphodelos weapon coffer. Oh, I could put this in now. Hang on. Let's take out all the stuff that I've been holding on to. Titania. I want to hold on to the blue... Oh, wait. If I don't already have it in there, hang on. I do need to make sure that I can get a Cuckoo's Gunblade. Gunblade would be after Dark Knight, right? But before Dark? Okay, hang on. Gunbreaker. Ugh, disgusting. Alright, heck yeah. I have a Cuckoo's Gunblade! I stole it from the girl! Aww! I'm so happy. This is the best upgrade ever. I love today. Today is great. Wow! A whole new world of glamour. Man, I'm like so happy I don't even know what to do with myself. Also, let me just take these out. Because what's nice too is like now that we have cleared out so many slots, I can just put all of the weapons that I was holding on to in. I don't have to hold on to them outside anymore. No. We can put a couple of cute shields in. Heck yeah. Okay. And then I have some coffers still that I only wasn't popping because I was like, I don't know where I'm going to store it. Oh, this one might have to be thrown in the trash, but at least the Welkin one can go in now. I threw it in the trash. Because It's not cute, right? Oh yeah, I forgot that they increased the powder, the gauges. Sick. Oh, you know what? I'll save that. No, those pants are hideous. Is that a better weapon than what I have right now? Where's my astrologian? I threw it on the ground. 400. Oh, 290? Get out of here. Oh, my Astro's 86, and these are for level 70. I'm smart. I'm smart. We're gonna desynth. We're gonna desynth and hope for a mat. Nope. That's fine. We'll desynth this. It's like nice when you like get these like later game things to desynth. Because it's like, I feel like leveling is so hard. Or leveling desynth is hard. You know? Like, especially for, like, the later, the ones that you get a lot of, like a leather worker. Yeah, like goldsmith. Like how advanced goldsmith is compared to literally everything else. Does anybody have max desynth level? Is there any mad lad in here with who actually has max desynth? I knew somebody who used to buy things off of Market Board to level their desynth and would just sit there desynthing things. Because he wanted to max them. I'm like, you are crazy. Like, lovingly, you're fucking nuts. Yeah. You have a friend who's a max desynth culinarian? That's awesome. That makes sense, though, because you could just batch desynth, right? Sounds like a real money bag situation. It was not. They just wanted the numbers to go up. Like, they weren't, like, struggling. But, like, we were probably in very similar... No, they were more well off than me, because they were, like, some of the top crafters during our Ishgard restoration. But, like... I don't know. They played Market Board so hard. Like, half of our group chat was just them crashing out about market prices at any given day. Like, I hate Genova! People just crash the market! Bro, I want to play Elden Ring so bad. That's what I've been thinking about all day. But that's not very ANSVARR, because ANSVARR doesn't want to play Elden Ring on his birthday. I feel like... Oh, you know what we could do? You know what we could do? We could go through one of our old slideshows. Oh yeah, I do want to see your new glam. Sorry, I got distracted. Very cute. So dapper. I like your little hat. Your little hat is very cute. Do you like my weapon? I got this at current too. Like, it's just been sitting in there. I got one of our leftover weapons. Because I was like, I'm leveling Red Mage right now. So, like, yeah, I'll take it. It's a 99 bard. Cute. Oh, you know why I don't know what it is? Cause I can't use it. Or I probably can use it now. Look, I can use it now. Amazing. I would turn my ears off though. Kind of cursed though. Now I look like Zero. Oh, you got the top. Dude, I want this set so badly. Do you see how cute this top is? I want it so bad. This is from the new dungeon. Kato! Hi, Kato. I like your red mage weapon. Do you like my red mage weapon? I'm just a baby red mage. Oh, the guy came over. Hello. I like your weapon. I love how confusing it is. Yeah, this is the dungeon set. The new crafted set is, hang on. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. Not for me. But I'm really excited for all the girly pops that this works really well for. May not be for me, but I'm sure somebody out there is so happy that this is now an option for them. I will say I'm a little confused by the... Oh, I mean, I guess the kitty ears are cute if, like... I was like, why are there more ears than my ears? But I guess the kitty ears are cute if you are, like, a magical girl TM. You're happy you're gonna have the most magical girl Reaper? I'm so excited for you. Genuinely, extremely excited for you. Yeah, not for my little guy, I think. Hi, Kato. Are you enjoying all of the glam updates? I think it's so fun. I'm wearing fending shoes. And healing arms. And a crafting head. And I'm currently a bard. I love, like, one of my new favorite things now is, like, people walking around with, like, one outfit and then they, like, draw their weapon and you're like, oh. How much is the crafted set on MB? I will go check for you. Oop. Okay. Let's see. Bard. For the aiming set, specifically if you want normal base. Oh. 3.1, pal. We're looking at for aiming. If we're looking for... Let's check out White Mage. But this is also Genova. Our prices suck. Our prices suck. I heard somebody complaining earlier and they were like, go to Genova. Okay, 1.1 for healing. But that makes sense because there would be a lot of competition for healers. For tank. 1.9. For Let's check out Melee. Melee's 2.4. And 2.2. And monk. And 1.5 for monk if you're looking for monk gear or samurai. Not expensive. And then let me check mage gear. Black mage. On Modwin, the aiming chest is 3.3 mil. That's not bad. 2.7 for high quality right now for casting. Do you guys like my cute little shorts? Do you know what set they're from? Because I was looking all afternoon for tiny shorts because they don't exist for men. Nope. Because I wanted plain black tiny shorts. The Orem smalls look weird. It's a taffeta, right? I know what you're talking about. I don't have them because I don't like how they look. Thank you for the hydrate. I am out of water, actually. The Vanguard gear is nice now. Right? Now that we're not, like, freaking locked into specific colors. Dude. I'm so excited to go get more of the casting set. Your favorite shorts on Femme are the level 80 mech pants. Ugh, there are so many cute shorts for Femme. Right? And I have so many cute tiny shorts for the girlies. I do not want my men in tiny shorts. Well, not all men. I think even ANSVARR does not particularly enjoy being in tiny shorts. But, someone came for his man. And he's not he's standing on business. Like, right now. He's not playing. Zero playing. So I need to make him as, this as possible. Thank you for cheek rubbies. It's all 3.5 to 4 mil for all the chest pieces. That sucks. This is a don't mess with my man special. That's 2 times your net worth. I don't want to tell you how much gil I've spent in the last couple days. I've literally spent 36 mil. It's worth it. About 10 mil of it was the crafted set. I think I spent about 5 mil buying mats for me and Stelly. And then I paid Terry 5 mil commission. M9 got hands, dude. And like if your other healer isn't doing anything, submarines are funding my streamer's fashion addiction. It actually wasn't even fashion. Do you want to see what I bought? Do you want to see what I bought? They're so cute. I got so many minions. I got some for Stelly too. But I got so many minions the other day. I went on a minion shopping spree because I like trying to... I don't try to collect all of the minions, but I try to collect as many of them as I can. Because they bring me joy and happiness. And let me see where they are. I don't think any of you are new. Oh, I think you are new. Look at him. He's just a little snow goblin. Good night, Thief. Thanks for hanging out. Glad you were in melee for that fight, bro. My hand. My hand. I was like, I'm actually unironically too tired to do any combat content right now. My hand is killing me. Little snow goblin. He's so cute. We got... Who else did we buy? I think it was somebody on page 6. Oh yeah, we got the Taro Squirrel. But he can fly. He's a flying squirrel. Look how cute and chubby he is. And then wait for his idol. He fly. Cookies batch 1 in the oven. Yay! You forgot you have to roll them? Oh no, no worries. I'm glad that I could keep you company. I was like, as soon as I read your message about cookies, I was like, I should start stream now. I was like, hey Terry, I know you're gonna do the raids. I don't want to. I should probably go start stream. Look at this cute little sheep. He's a widow wham. He's a widow wham. Look at him. A widow wham on the. Thank you for the lurk, Ren. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much again for all the gift subbies. I super appreciate it. And we got a kitty. Who I already had, I think. I think I already had this one because it looks like my cat. But now we have a cat that looks even more like my cat. Who I want to go get, but I'm not willing to spend that much money out of pocket immediately. Look, and we got the rabbit that is not ANSVARR. They are not the same. They are, in fact, very different. He's so cute, though. Look at his little ears. How much money did you spend on these minions? Listen, sugar. What is money if not for spending? And look at this cute little dino I got. Look at this dinosaur. He's so silly. He's so silly. I love him. Look at how happy he is. He's like, yeah. It's like, yeah. And the way he waddles. One bunny's blood height is multiple times taller than the other. See, you get it, entity. ANSVARR, chill out, dude. You don't have to be so defensive. On your birthday, blood height does count. And then I got Buwuno. I got the Bruno minion. Look how cute. A Widow Beagle. A Widow Beagle. What else did I get yesterday? Oh, I got the Puna tea finally. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's so little. It's a cute little guy. He's just a baby. Ah, he's just a baby guy. It's just a baby guy. He's just a baby guy. And then we got... I've had this one for a while, but I just want to take a look at it. Look how cute this little guy is. I just like all the bird minions. Like, they're so cute. We got the Road Sparrow, who used to be my tried and true until we got the Silver Dasher. And then this was my tried and true for a while. And then I got a Shoebill. And then that was my only minion for a very long time. I think when most people met me, that was probably the only minion I ever used. And then look at the cute little white one. They're so cute. And we got a crow. Look at this little crow. Micro crow. He's a micro. But did you get the mount version? No. I didn't buy any mounts. Look at this ugly little vulture. I got really lucky. I got him from the dungeon last night. He's so uggo. I love him. I thought we didn't talk about Bruno, but Sherby's doggy Bruno is an exception. You got the minion first clear? Yeah. Birds love me. Birds recognize other birds. Sugar, did you know that I didn't know that the starbird was hard to get? I thought it was a guaranteed drop. Yeah. And it wasn't even like one instance. It was the first time I ever had that I didn't get starbird the first like try. I think was with Stellina. And we had to do it like twice. And I kept joking that it's because Elshka doesn't like birds and he's scared off the bird. Three times? But yeah, it's because Elshka hates birds. Yeah. So it's really your own fault. Remember getting Starbird as your literal last active Endwalker before servers went down for Dawn Trail? You're so valid. Yeah, like, I didn't know it wasn't guaranteed for a really long time until somebody was like, oh, you have the Starbird? I was like, you don't? And so I was notorious for a little bit for being able to go into the dungeon with other streamers for their first try and get them the minion. It was awesome. I was like 4 for 4. Stellina was the first one that I failed on, but I blame Elshka. Choo choo. Look at this cute little. It's so cute. I had canon that Asa made it. Sugar, do you want to go get the Starbird minion? No worries, Lucy. Have fun with Marble. Good night. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Good luck getting Jeff Mastery. Let's see, I got the Choo Choo. I got the Micro Rover. I got a model suit. I just basically looked for all the things too that like were cheap. Like I was like, if it's like under 100K, I'll just buy it. I think that's it. I think that's everything that I bought recently. Most of them anyway. My name is Jeff, real. Speaking do your characters share minions in this game? They do not. They do not, unfortunately. So I do have to get it on every character. But this is the one that matters to me, is this account. Speaking of luck, please tell us at your leisure about ANSVARR'S luck or lack thereof. ANSVARR is so unlucky. ANSVARR and I share the trait of having 0 luck. Or like negative luck. Like if something can go bad, like and ANSVARR is doing something, it will go bad. Like it's just unfortunately a fact of life for him that if something can go wrong, it will. And then that is thankfully counteracted by Ace's luck, where if something can go right, it will. But I think ANSVARR has very specific luck in extremely specific circumstances. But, like, generally speaking, if something will go wrong, he just plans on it going wrong. Like, if it's a 50-50, he plans on losing it. But I think it's also because it's, like... Um, let's consider that if him and Asa are doing a coin toss, right? Asa's gonna win. It's just, you know. So it is his luck versus Asa's luck. Unclear how that works when they're both trying to get the same thing, but it probably just gives them neutral luck. You're farming with friends, or you're dying to train. Have fun with the train. Choo choo. The taper's very cute. Yes, the taper's so cute. You had whip kind of money. Listen, if you have to invest roughly, I think I spent about 30 mil getting my subs online. I think I spent about 30 mil total getting all of my subs. I have 4 subs that I send out every day. And it brings in about, I'd say it's about $1 mil a week. It could be more or less than that. Sometimes I have a good week and I get like 3 to 4 mil in one week. Other weeks are bad and I maybe get like maybe 700k. But it was just funny because for a while, like before they were fully online, I was like maybe getting 1 mil a week. And so I was like, well, if I like save for that many weeks, like that's how many weeks I'll need to do to be able to buy the Emmett Silk minion. So like I saved until I had 13 mil, and then when I went to go check to see how much he was, when I finally had like 14 mil in my pocket, I checked and he was 20 mil. So then I raised 20 mil. I got like 21 mil or something. I went to go check. He was 27 mil. I get to 27 mil. I go to check. He's 34 mil. And at that point, I was like, I'm at 38 mil. I'm just gonna do it. So I bought the Emmett Silk minion for 34 million. I'll do it again. That wonderful day when subs give you 1 mil, dude. It feels so good. I would say I usually average between 300k and 700k in a day. But that adds up. You wish sub content wasn't locked behind houses, though? Yeah, it does suck, but, you know. We've had our house since Stormblood. Like, we got it back before the lottery system existed. Like, back when you had to click on the plaques outside of houses. My brother-in-law was up for 4.5 days straight clicking on this plaque versus another FC house, another FC, because he was the only one that had enough money, because the only way that we could buy it was if we pooled all of our money together. So he just had all of our money, and he was up for like 4.5 days straight clicking on this the thing outside. And like there was no timers back then either, so you didn't know when things would go up. You didn't know when things would be available. Yeah. And you just had to click first and purchase first. That was just how it worked. You just had to be really lucky. And so Sleepy's brother, my brother-in-law, literally, dude, the poor guy. But yeah, so it's funny because for a while I had like slowed down the amount that I was playing 14, and occasionally we would get the demolition timer notice that like, hey, if you don't log in within the next week, like you're gonna lose your house. That unfortunately used to be the only way to get a house back in the day. That was the system. Then they implemented the lottery system. It is so much better now. Like obviously people are like, it's not as good, but it's, dude, this is way better than it used to be. At least you could just set it, forget it, and then pray that you win the lottery, you know? Like, it did not used to be like that. It was awful. And, like, this is a guy with, like, a full-time job, you know? Like, it's not like he was just, like, unemployed sitting there just clicking it. It's not perfect, but it's way better than what we had, yeah. And so this house that we have is a relic of that. I moved it over to Ishgard, but it's funny because when the demolition timer was going off in like probably it was like 2022, 2023 when I was starting to play less, he would literally take a screenshot of the message that goes out to all FC members and would be like, Wisp and White, log in right now and you step inside of that house. I did not waste 4 IRL days of my life to lose it because you aren't logging in anymore. And I'm like, that's fair. He's like, I will literally sub. I will sub again. And I will take back the FC house. I will take back the FC lead. And I will make sure we don't lose the house. But like somebody needs to go log in. I'm like, okay. Being the youngest is weird. I'm used to being the oldest. But I am the baby. It was so funny though. He's never met ANSVARR. So he like logged in for a little bit during Endwalker to play a little bit of the story. And like late Endwalker. And like walked in on me being in the house. And I like walked up and I was like, oh hey, and I like jumped at him. And he ran away. And I like ran into his room and then logged out immediately. And I was like, where'd you go? I like texted him like IRL. I'm like, where did you go? I was saying hi to you. He's like, that was you? I'm like, yes, meet ANSVARR. Guessing that I've done all the new raids already? Yes. I have not actually done them yet. I've done the first one. I have not done any of the other ones because I started them and M9, as Sumi said, has hands. And it came for me and my hand is killing me and I got a stress headache and I was like, you know what? I'm going to just chill the fuck out. I'm gonna chill the fuck out. That's what I'm gonna do. Bro, I basically solo healed it. Because our white mage was panicking. Our other white mage was panicking. And, kept eating, like, every mechanic. And so they were just down the whole time. And we had no other reses in the party. So if I fucked up at all, we wiped. Yeah. It's like, that's the thing that sucks about healing, I think. Because I think the most stressful thing about healing is that if you fuck up and nobody else is there to, like, catch you, like, you make the whole party wipe. Yeah, no, I mean, it was my first time, too. But that doesn't mean it's not stressful. Kind of off topic, but the idea of growing strawberries and making jam is oddly satisfying. Is that what you're doing, Keto? Are you getting a strawberry starter? Strawberries are so good when you make them, like, when you grow them fresh. You could get, like, those, there's, like, a little hydroponics set that you can get, like, on Amazon. They have, like, a bunch of different kinds, but they have, like, little grow lamps and stuff. And, you can grow them right inside, so that way you don't have to worry about, birds. And then you can grow these cute little tiny micro strawberries in your house. You can keep them warm and stuff. Oh, and they're so good. Because then you can make strawberry preserves. Because, like, I'm a preserve fan over jam. Because I like the whole, like, you know, like the whole slices of berry. Or, like, those, like, pieces of berry skin that are, like, in the preserve. My mouth is literally watering. Oh, I love fruit. Yeah, so I prefer the preserves because I want to basically mash a whole berry just onto my toast, you know? So it's the best. I actually have some downstairs right now, so I probably will make a PB&J after stream. That sounds really good. Guys, I got stuff to make Muddy Buddies. Speaking of ANSVARR, did you guys know that ANSVARR is a chef? Like a very accomplished chef. No, he doesn't like own a restaurant or anything, but he's like definitely the best cook on the team. He's really, really, really good at it. Because I think it's like one of the ways that he's able to express himself that isn't through like music is by like learning people's foods and using it to connect with them, which is something that I really loved about Dawn Trail because it used food so much to like connect people. And I was just like, bro, On is made for this. Bro's literally a level 100 culinarian. Like, bro has got this in the bag. But like On, when they're on journeys and adventures and stuff, wakes up early specifically so he can make everybody breakfast. And his like favorite thing about holidays is getting to cook in the kitchen with like all of his loved ones and like making sure that everybody has like their favorite dish and that everybody feels like seen and cared for like that. That's his favorite. The new raid food is caramel popcorn. I love popcorn. Bro, Terry, after you sent me that, I was at the store and I saw caramel popcorn and I was like... Sleepy was like, don't. I was like, I know, I'm not. I'm just looking at it. I just want to look at it. I just want to look at the popcorn. Longingly. It's so expensive on the market board. We need On to make it real. Maybe I level my culinarian. Tenny loves popcorn. I love popcorn. Popcorn's so good. It's such a good little snack. Listen, I would have got it, but Sleepy very gently reminded me that I have a wedding dress. He didn't say it, but he's like, you bought a dress. You have to fit in it. I'm like... Well, all he said was the wedding, but my brain went, I have a dress. I need to fit in it. We can take it in. We cannot really take it out. Fucked up but true. Dude, it's like, that's why it like sucks. Because like it takes so long to get alterations and stuff. And it's like, dresses are so expensive. Thankfully, mine did not cost me very much, but like... alterations are so expensive. So we're just trying to be mindful. Left me a tree in 14 art. A whoa? I love emotional damage. I can tell that it's emotional damage because you did smilers. It's not emotional damage. I'm blushing. I'm blushing respectfully. Gagged. Gagged. Listen, who doesn't love some pin-up Hershey font art? You know what I mean? Like, that's way better than any caramel popcorn, respectfully. Lip bite. Love that guy. Me too. I've been getting so emo thinking about like post ARR early Heaven's Word like Warrior of Light stuff. Hi Xiaojia. How's Xiaojia? Are you excited for Friday? For Friday? Guys, not to add stress, but the wonderful Xiaojia is going to be debuting a bunch of new stuff, including Model Awo on Friday. Hi, you just want to sit and listen to your favorite Fox VTuber. Favorite? That's crazy. While you do doodles. I hope that you enjoy your doodles and your de-stress. I am rooting you on. I'm cheering for you. If there's anything that I can do to help, please let me know. Friday's gonna be so busy, I know. Oh, that's what I'm doing Friday. Me and Sleepy, I was like so stressed. We were in Target, and I'm like, no, I have something this weekend. Like, I have something this weekend. And he's just like, I'm checking the calendar, because he only sees like our shared calendar, because Xiaoja's stuff is on my calendar with Stelina, and he's just like, no, you have work on Saturday, but you're clear other than that. Like, you have your last static meeting on Sunday, and then work on Saturday, but nothing on Friday. I'm like, I have something. That makes sense. That was what it was. So guys, please go support my friend, the wonderful Xiaojia. DXJ22. Why are we like this on Ether? What happened? Guys, you want to see something funny? It might have to be a different time of day for it to really hit. But let me go walk to the other side. No, you can kind of see it. The color of the stone is actually like almost the same hex as ANSVARR'S skin, which I think is so funny. But it makes sense because it's the city of gold, right? Like, we're literally in the city of gold, and On is like the sun personified. That's very funny and real, because you're honestly like, what day is it? But yes, I'm excited. It's so exciting. We do like to overprice here on Ether, because I think it's also that, like, we do have that sub-inflation money. He's so cute. I took away his freckles for today, because he had to put on some war paint. I was taking to Sleepy. I'm like, I'm so glad that I'm not possessive like On. That seems exhausting. Like, you know? ANSVARR'S is like a lot. I love him. But man. These little tables are so cute. When you can visit other servers and Universalis exists, I feel like monthly shopping trips to other universes should just be common in 14. They are. But right now, with the DDoS and transfer times, like, it's kind of easy to do it within the same server, but crossing DCs is a little risky. Speaking of freckles, what is a charm point about ANSVARR that you want to tell us about, even if it's his possessiveness? I don't find it charming, because I actually think it's kind of annoying. But I think Asa finds his possessiveness extremely charming. But I think my favorite charm point... What is my favorite charm point of ANSVARR? His freckles are very cute. I think it's cute that he always has his nails done, and he protects them by typically wearing gloves. I think gloves is a fun thing to talk about. So you can actually tell what era of ANSVARR a glam is based on whether or not he's wearing gloves. On's echo is really sensitive. Like, his echo works a little bit more like Medion's than the classic echo. I split up the echo and a lot of the powers of the Warrior of Light across my various warriors, rather than having them all be in one person. So they all are, like, responsible for, they're responsible for doing different aspects of the job, and they need to rely on each other because none of them can do it alone. And so On, is really in tune with how people feel. Like, he's a lot like Medion, in that he feels things very deeply. He like reflects emotions back to each other, but also, unlike Medion, he does have emotions of his own. He does, like, I mean, Medion has them too, but she has to grow into them, right? On is a human person born with a soul who has emotions that he feels very deeply. And part of that is that he can magnify his own emotions or the emotions of the people around him. And one of the ways that he can transmit that information is through physical touch. That is like the strongest way to connect with another human, or even another creature, animal, whatever. But like touching things allows him to feel whatever Dynamis is currently doing in there. And so young An was not very good at controlling this like access to Dynamis or like emotion. And because of that, you might notice that a lot of his earlier pictures, not this glam. Let me see if I have any glams that do have gloves on right now. Because this era of ANSVARR does not need gloves. But I think they're still like comforting to him, so he might like opt for them. But it's not always going to be something that he, you know, goes without. So like you'll notice like a lot of his Endwalker era glams will have like something on his hands, because I think he needs to have something on his hands to be comfortable. And so like that's why you'll notice like a lot of these half gloves or like fingerless gloves or something around his wrist, just like for comfort more than anything. But like young An really was like covered neck down too, because like if somebody comes up behind him, claps him on the shoulder, and his skin on his arm is exposed, that's gonna give them full access to him and him full access to them, and that just is really overwhelming for him. So I think he does his best to cover up as much as he can. Like another part of that too though is that like people who know him and how he works, usually the only part of him that is exposed at any given time is his face. So if somebody's really close to him and they're trying to get him to be a little bit more honest, or they just need to check in with how he's doing emotionally, do you catalog all these fits externally, or are they locked in your brain? A little bit of both. I have a G-Pose folder that has thousands of images. And then I have them all saved externally as well through methods. But let me see if I have some shots of some younger ANSVARR glams. But you can actually usually pinpoint like how far into MSQ they are based on how much An has exposed. I'm trying to see if I have any like just stored locally, because I haven't like taken G poses on my my new PC really. Or the ones that I have, they have been Dawn Trail era, because I'm always like, I don't have any Dawn Trail era pictures, because like once Dawn Trail hit, I stopped G posing just because of like life factors, you know. Let me see. No, I don't have them in that folder. Let me check this folder. Because he stops generally wearing gloves after Endwalker, but I think that they are still like comforting to him. So he'll still wear them as part of an outfit, because they feel correct. But that's more a symptom of that's what he's used to, as opposed to him needing them anymore. But I think he also does opt for like partial hand coverings too, where he can. Like at the very least, he usually has wraps on his hands until like Endwalker itself. Because it's like it at least dulls it, or like he has to actively choose to want to touch something to be able to connect with it. But like people that are close to him might like grab his face or like, you know, put a hand on the back of his neck. Or like if they have their hand on his shoulder, they might like poke his neck with their pinky or something, you know, just to check in. But like you have to be somebody like close to him for him to be okay with that, you know? Hi, Zero. Welcome in. We are talking about our Warriors of Light because it is my Warrior of Light's 4th name day. He has been my Warrior of Light for 4 whole years. I name changed to permanently make him my Warrior of Light 4 years ago, which feels crazy. But how are you? Yeah, I do want more glam plates so desperately. But I am kind of happy because I feel like I don't need as many now because I can just make outfits that I like and I can just wear them on every class as opposed to having to make one. Did I get a cake for ANSVARR? No, he doesn't like sweets. So we had some juice, which I think is good enough for him. He's not really a sweets guy. Like the closest I think he generally gets to sweets is like candied nuts. He'll like do like or like something savory more so than sweet. He likes spicy food too. You get him one of those sad healthy cakes then. It's less that he wants to be healthy and more that sugar is just not something that he enjoys ingesting. You know? It's just like, and if it's gonna be a sad, healthy cake, then he doesn't want it. He'd rather eat something like super yummy. Like, I think, like, he would rather have like curry and rice. And then you could put a candle in the curry. You know, like, that would make him happier than having a cake. That's like actually unhinged, but I unironically think like you'd trade hot pot for birthday cake any day. That's what I mean. Like he would rather have something like, you know, like a veggie stir fry, because he's also vegetarian. He's vegetarian and does not enjoy sugar. It's just not for him. But sugar is so good. His husband agrees with you. Ace is a sugar fiend. So is a cuckoo. Rune also really enjoys sweets. So he always has somebody to pawn it off to. Teamwork. Yeah, exactly. There's always somebody who wants the sweet, you know? And then if somebody like... I think the issue for you is hot dish plus memory. Okay, that's fair. I mean, you can get like one of those wooden ones. They have like little wooden candles. Where it's just like a wooden wick that sparkles. See? Look. You can put something on top of the hot dish to prevent the wax from being a part of the hot dish. That too. Yeah, you can get like little wooden candles that sparkle. They're super cute. Wait, I'll put on the outfit. Get a birthday pizza? Maybe. You know, I have not considered if he's vegan or vegetarian. I think it's just vegetarian. Because, like, he'll even, like, if somebody, like... I don't know. I don't know if he likes pizza. Get this kid a salad. Hold the carrots. Real. Like, salad is more his thing. Or, like, naan. He really likes bread. I think he likes savory. like savory things that have like a masterful use of spices is kind of his like go-to thing. He just doesn't like sweets. They're just like too much. They're like overwhelming, I think, for his senses. Like really hot spicy things can be too, but I think because of where he grew up, he's a little bit more used to that. Does remind you though, once when you were a teenager, your mom got these like sparkler candles, and when they were lit, no one wanted to approach the candles. Yeah, I think we're probably talking about the same ones. Because we used to do those. They're so funny. You know what I think On would go for though? Fruit. If you like got him like a frozen fruit cake type of thing, not like fruit cake like the fruit cake that we have at like Christmas. I mean like a frozen strawberry cake with like cream, and it's like really light on the sugar, and it's just kind of like light and fluffy and airy, and it's like frozen fruit and like really lightly whipped cream that's not too heavy, and like some like little vanilla lady fingers that like aren't too heavy. The only kind of cakes you deal with are the cakes from like Chinese bakeries. Me too. We usually get ours, it's not Chinese, but we usually get our cakes from Tous les Jours because I just don't like American cake. TLJ has such good cakes. They're expensive, but they're worth it. IMO. We could go to one of the local bakeries, but I don't want to try parking where they are at. And TLJ's in a mall. TLJ has very pog cakes. Chinese bakeries are just, yeah, more accessible. Valid. I was just like, I was literally thinking like, when I lived in the city, totally would go to, like, the local bakeries and get like the cute little cakes that they have that they like put out every day, and like all the little mini buns. So good. We got, Sleepy's parents a bunch of stuff from there one time. Yeah, American cake and American frosting just don't hit. I feel like once you've like had the real thing, it's really hard to go back. Like sometimes you want that and it just hits, right? Like sometimes you want the like artificial taste of birthday cake. Maybe I'm weird, but like generally I want it to be like that light, fluffy, soft texture. It's like I could eat way more of like that type of a cake, but like the heavy, sugary, ugh, gross. I don't want it all the time, but like once in a while, you know, once in a while. And not on my birthday. My birthday is like, my birthday IRL, it's usually cookie cake or ice cream cake or, because we don't usually do the TLJ cake on my birthday, but like I might do like a crepe. I like making crepe cakes. Crepe cakes are what I like to make. Maybe I'll make one next week. I've been thinking about making a crepe cake for a while, and I have these like Korean pancake mix things that I need to use. Ice cream cake slaps. It's so good. We just have a family Christmas cookie for your birthday? Awesome. It's like a family-sized Christmas cookie? That's amazing. Dude, oh, sugar cookies are so good. I love sugar cookies. Oh, a family recipe. Valid. But like, sometimes that's all you want, you know? But I mean, a batch is family size. Valid. But yeah. I was not lying. He blends in. Especially once golden hour hits. I was like, I was AFKing here once and I was like, where did he go? Please send Terry one of each of these. Valid. I listen. Maybe. I just don't know how it would save. Because a lot of the stuff I make has cream. Listen, it's tasteful. It's the city of gold. What was I saying? Oh yeah. I don't know. I feel like I don't know what he would typically eat for his birthday, because his birthday is the first day of Starlight, right? So usually they'd be like at the market helping people out with stuff, drinking the cider, being all warm and cozy. I don't know. What would you eat, Ansvar, for your birthday, Eyes Narrow? So I have a summer birthday, right? So all of my solutions are things that are very cold. But Ansvar hates the cold. He gets cold so easily. He's from fantasy Southeast Asia. He does not do well once the temperatures dip below like 60. Elshka likes ice cream for his birthday. Cute. Maybe On likes ice cream for his birthday then. If Elshka likes ice cream for his birthday, then On might too. How does On feel about salty food? I think he's generally pretty positive about salty food. Like, I think he would go ham for some French fries. I think a cuckoo... No, a cuckoo might like the electrolytes. I think they all probably are fine with salty food. Like, chips are fine. I did do Starlight. I cried. Elle's birthday is exactly 3 weeks after On's. They could do a month-long co-celebration. I agree. Meet in the middle on New Year's. And just have, like... Or it would be halfway between Christmas and New Year's. That's crazy. Because On is a week before Christmas, and Elle is a week after New Year's. So cute. Yeah, because if Elshka enjoys ice cream for his birthday, and that's a thing, like, that he did as a kid, I could see that being something that then would be something that On would want to do. Because I feel like, because like birthday traditions are so different too across the world, right? Because like in Korea, you eat seaweed soup for your birthday. I don't know if it works for canon, but I think you would like it. Valid. I mean, we have magic in this universe, so it's not like we have to worry about, but they don't have a refrigerator. Yeah, but they have ice ether. Hi, Delilah. Welcome in. Thank you. We are just running around Tulialol and yapping because I don't know what to do with myself. I was gonna do raids, but my hands hurt and I don't want to. Make a fruit pop and then eat it immediately. Real. You're done with your cookies? You will log in and put them in the case. Okay, got you. Hopefully the hands get better soon. Thanks. I think it's like just the amount that I was healing. So sometimes, I don't know, but people might relate to this. Sometimes if I'm healing and I'm getting really stressed, my whole body tenses up. And then like my hands start cramping. And then that can lead to a stress headache. And so, I went into the first raid and I was healing and my co-healer was not learning the mechanics as quickly as I was. Which is fine, it's day one. But pain. You need me to know that as soon as you said you needed to stop, you instantly went into crafting mode. Thank you for accompanying me on my journey. I appreciate you. Haven't had that bad, but we just did M9 on healer, and boy, was that something. Yeah, I just came out of M9. And, my co-healer was just on the ground. Like, just the whole time. And we didn't have any other raises. So it was just us. I was suffering. Yeah, I'll let you know. I might do them tomorrow. I know we have the Christmas watch along, but I was planning on probably doing some like dailies and stuff. Ow, my hands though. So you always do your first times on Reaper. Like, my white mage is my highest eye level because it's my main, right? So I was like, I have the gear. I have new gear for white mage. Thank you, Terry. So I'm gonna just go in. You need to do the raid as a healer. You did it as a tank because you didn't want to sandbag. You're valid. I like to learn on healer because then I can heal myself when I fuck up inevitably, right? I just am not comfortable, really, on any other classes. Like, white mage is fine. The only other class that I, like, feel like I could probably do, like, at content stuff with is Picto. But I'm, like, trying to think of, like, what else. Legally, I can play Dark Knight. I am legally allowed to play Dark Knight at level 100. I technically know the rotation. I am really bad at it. Bard is in a similar position where Bard is in a slightly to the left position where what I know about Bard is from Shadowbringers. And so my opener needs a lot of work. I probably have to do a lot of things differently. Because last time I played Bard seriously was when I was raiding in Eden on Bard. Because I was doing Savage on Bard back then. And then I quit for White Mage. Yeah, it got a small rework. It does mostly work the same. Like, I looked at what the opener was, but, like, there's just, like, some, like, minutia that I am not familiar with. Like, I'm not, like, sure when... Like, I know when to use Radiant Finale, but I'm, like, and the song order changes so much depending on what the encounter is. And so, like, that feels very variable. And then, like, because I have everything set up the way that I typically do. And so I know what the changes are and I can flex to them. But, like, it's just different. Yeah. Because Bard is, like, really situational, I think, with some of its resources. So you just have to know when to use things and what to use. So, like, am I a skilled Bard who can do things and I would consider myself a Bard main? I mean, you could say that, you know, but, like, I am not going to come out here and be like, I'm amazing at Bard. I'm a blue parsing Bard. I have pink parses on Bard. I don't do that. And then Dancer is what I've been doing all of Dawn Trail on. I'll be honest. I have never looked at my opener for Dancer. Even a singular time. I have a vague idea of what I'm supposed to do because I've raided with so many dancers that I have an idea. I vaguely know what things need to happen where and when. But I have never learned how to play Dancer. I could definitely pick it up very easily. I'm so familiar with the whole kit. Like, I know what all the use cases for everything are, but I could probably use some help, like, aligning everything. As long as you do everything within 2-minute windows, you should be fine. Yeah. See, I know that there are some ways that I could definitely be optimizing it that I'm absolutely not, which is why I'm like, am I fine? Yes. Am I good? No. Can I clear fights? Yes. Am I going to show anyone my logs? No. Because if I ran that shit through XIV analysis or whatever the fuck it is, it would be so upset at me. I don't want to know. Which is like, what's surprising for me. So I started my raiding journey on Bard, right? Then I moved to Dark Knight. And then I went to White Mage more formally after that. I was Dragoon for a little bit, but I was like, melee does not do it for me. I'm not really good at melee, but I was like, oh, but I can't slide cast, so like I'll never be a caster. And then I picked up White Mage, and I was really scared of slide casting for a really long time, but like I think gotten to a point where I am like competent at sliding. It's still intimidating for me, but I was like impressed with myself last night playing Cryo, but I also feel like they probably gave us way more leeway on Cryo because there's going to be non-casters trying to slide cast. Analysis is always yelling at me. Me too. Yeah, I'm also a gray raider. Like, one of my crowning achievements is I have more than 0 parses. Not 100. 0. You know, we cleared. We cleared. At what cost? But we cleared. I will say, my healing parses are usually orange. It's not a good thing, though. You do not want high numbers, necessarily, on heal parses, because that means that you're putting out a lot of heals. So that either means that you're overhealing, or, yeah. I actually haven't looked at my parses in a while. What's it called? 14. Oh, hang on. FF logs. Tea. I want tea. Change your UI to the light brown. This makes me so happy. Why did you never do this before? Light brown? Is that one of the new ones? How do I change my UI? Is this config? Theme settings. Ooh. You don't think it's new because you have it? Oh. Oh, I forgot that this is like a setting. I thought that everybody had the white. Yeah, I like the light UI. It makes me happy. Okay. You know what? I was being so dramatic. In Savage... Hang on, is this normal? No, these are all normal. Abyssos, my highest was a 30, which I'll take. And Asphodelos, my highest was a 31. Dude, my best on Phoenix, I think Phoenix is the one that I had the 0 on. I apparently have a purple somewhere. Apparently in Asphodelos, I am 55. In Abaseos, normal, I have a 79.3. In Abyssos, I have a 41.1. I'll take that. You can tell I was a baby raider back at this time. That's crazy. Trials 1 on like Hades? I guess this is like back in the olden days. But I have a 75 on Bard in Extreme Trials during Shadowbringers. Good for me. I'm like looking back on it, I'm like, huh? You're not a Sprout, Stelina. Did you know that you have to be level 15 to do the event? I did, actually. Oh, yes, Xiaoja, you actually did see Poogie. Hang on, let me get you Poogie. Oop. Look, it's Poogie. Many a hunter from lands both near and far has proclaimed this tiny piglet cute enough to eat. Not literally, of course. Alright, sometimes literally, but not at this time. There will be no eating of Poogie, and that is final. Summon your Poogie minion. Beloved by hunters, though the feeling is not always mutual. And he just follows you around, and you can pet him. And he does the little jump. And he'll eat out of your hand, too. So cute. Yeah. So I'm not as bad as I say I am, but I'm also not good. I, like, never look at my... Never look at my logs, because I get really in my head about what my numbers are. So the last time I like actually looked at my logs, I was gray parsing. And I'm looking for the first time in years. And I'm like, oh, these are all green at least. Okay. You've seen worse. Yeah. I am okay with being mediocre. Last week, you tried the Omega fight in Wilds and crashed out. Oh no. But being able to ride a chocobo is... Wait, what if I do that? I still haven't done the Monster Hunter thing. Look. An unfamiliar bird-like creature stands before you, vaguely reminiscent of a chocobo. It's a fucked up chocobo. You don't look like ANSVARR. I named my, what are they called? Secret. I named my secret ANSVARR in the game. Let me see if I have a picture of him. Probably with Terry. Did I show you guys my hunter? Hang on, let me save this image. So in Monster Hunter, I made my Monster Hunter Asa. Because I think it would be cuter if Wispin was the Palico. Yeah. Don't look at his outfit. I didn't get very far into the game because it kept crashing. And so he just had on whatever. Hang on, let me browse. Thank you for the Asa. Listen. Look how cute. This was my little page. So cute. Let me see if I have... I, like, changed ANSVARR'S secret a couple times. I think that's also part of why I bounced off of Monster Hunter a little bit. Was, the glam was not doing it for me. I feel like I have, like, a really particular aesthetic. And, like, the game has its own aesthetic, which I think is cool. And, like, I'm willing to engage with it while I'm in the game. But it's just not my style. Like, I want my boys to look like cute Gen 2 K-pop idols with a royal concept. You know? Have good BRB, Stowie. Extremely specific, but you get what I mean. Palicos are so cute. What you looking for, buddy? We're gonna go fight a Meowster? So cute.
Lizard, lizard, lizard,
lizard,
lizard,
lizard,
lizard,
lizard,
lizard,
lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard. Not him correcting me for saying Meowster. So cute. Little bro is lost. Hmm. I mean, you could have just come to Tulia Lol. Suddenly felt like you were back at work with the lizard. Sorry. Some of the later game glam looks better, IMO. Yeah, I got to what was the fight I was on? I'm in post. I beat like the ice and fire one. I think I was a little like I saw the first credits. And then I was doing some of the higher rank fights. And I did the ice and fire one where like he's like made of steel and then he like goes millennia on you. I feel like I did one more after that, but I can't remember because that fight alone I DC'd like 4 times and I was getting really tilted. Jindahad, yeah, that was a sick ass fight. I loved that. Omega PTSD. Oddly enough, the invaders spoke just moments before the flash. I think it said program loop upgrade. I have no idea what that means, but I'm guessing it has to do with why I'm here. I was searching for a way home with my companion when I learned that a guardian Arkfeld was wreaking havoc nearby. I thought it best that I recruit a hunter to take it down before it could bring ruin to the wilds. Zoshia, is that where I'm on? Was that where I was at, Terry? I think you're right. Now that you're up to speed, I'd say we better get started. I was like, you probably remember where I was. I was like, I don't remember. But like every time like we tried to do anything together for it, my game would instantly crash to desktop. And I was like, I had played it for like, I think I played it over 7 days. Like they were like, oh, you played this game like for 7 days, but you had 40 play sessions. And I'm like, yeah, I'm remembering why I didn't keep playing. Zoshia was the last thing you did? Yeah. Glad you got it on PS5. You don't think my PC would have a good time with it? Honestly, though, like, my PC is really beefy. So I really don't think that it was my PC couldn't handle it. I think it was just poorly optimized. Like, the program itself was not... Like, the netcode, whatever the fuck was going on with it, was not designed to be played on PC. Like, it's not a my PC wasn't happy with it issue, because I kept checking my, like, my task manager to see what was wrong. And it was like, no, it's not. You don't know. I'm like, okay. Yeah, valid, Sumi. It's a program problem, not a hardware problem, Hikey. Yeah, I just think that, like, the game just actually physically doesn't work on the PC port. IDKY, but I don't know. I might come back at some point. I just don't foresee it soon. I do like how Monster Hunter teaches ecology, though. Like, it's like a game that, on paper, is something that I would really like. Hmm. Oh, Capcom did formally acknowledge it. That's good. Hopefully when it gets an upgrade. Hmm. Asa would be the one who's here. Anna's not interested in killing things. Extremely uninterested. At least nothing with a soul. I think if you asked him to kill a computer, he'd be okay with that. I was actually commenting earlier how something that happened in story is one of the first times that ANSVARR'S has ever willingly thrown himself into a fighting ring. It is rare, but it is now not unheard of. I cannot say never anymore. So cute. It would be so cute if you could dye your secret. I know why we can't, but that would be so cute if we could. Bro is seeing red for real. Literally. I wanted the secrets back. So cute. Oh, Elshka just finished a venture. Thanks, Elshka. Although Arkfell lay dormant within its cocoon for a long time, guardians are said to awaken when they sense a powerful presence nearby. It may have turned back after approaching the settlement because something even stronger drew its attention. We're going in the wrong direction to go towards the S rank. That stormy drone in the distance marks a land dominated by fierce lightning storms, right? I sure hope that's not where Arkfeld was headed. Whoa. What? You found the remains of a monster? Quick, examine the corpse to see if there are any signs it was preyed upon. I'd expect as much from a guardian. You see, unlike your average monster, they'd have no need to eat their prey. I think Arkfeld may be fixated on the energies in this place and felling any other monsters that get in its way. Sounds like a Tural Vitral. Doesn't need sustenance to live? That was a noise. My Ronique! Oh, Jesus. I was like, wait, isn't that the S rank? It is the S rank. I said that as a joke. I mean, I'm glad it is logically consistent. That's all I ask for. I was gonna be kind of sad if it wasn't. So I'm like really happy that they went with an actual S rank. ANSVARR can't throw. I think his aim is shit. Do you think he recognizes us as an S rank? That's kind of terrifying. Low-key kind of amazing that he chose not to pick a fight with the warrior of light. He was like, Asm. Nah. Yeah, perhaps it perceived you too as a threat and returned to its den to recover its strength. Well, I'm sure you'd love to give chase. I'd like to regroup first. Stay put for just a moment. I'll be there in 2 shakes of a Rathalos' tail. Rathalos' tail. 2 shakes of a Rathalos' tail. Had the turf war continued, it may have reached nearby settlements. Thank goodness the dung pod worked as well as it did. Arkveld's lair appears to be further ahead. I expect it's recuperating from its battle and won't be emerging anytime soon. Hello, Iwomi. While you were searching for the Guardian, I took it upon myself to put together a camping kit. Let's set up shop nearby Arkveld's lair and prepare for the grueling hunt before us. Sure. Ooh. I think it's a hammer. How do I give you the hammer? What's it called? Lead mod? I don't know, I want to roll management. Lead. 1 second, time to update. Ah! Roles manager. Oops. You can have more than 1 lead. Just an FYI. Look at that. Look at that hammer. I gave it to Stelly and Sleepy. The old guard. This is so cute. Never. Would literally never. My immersion is broken. He would vomit. Asa, though. My immersion is broken. I can't believe I made him eat meat for his birthday. That's crazy of me. Man, I made him fight and eat meat for his birthday. Yeah, Asa, all over this. I know. Poor guy. Grill more meat. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm okay. This is so cute. This is beautiful. Wow. I love this game. Is this the Grand Canyon? Probably based on it. Look how beautiful this is. You have no memory of going there. The Grand Canyon is a lot bigger than this. This is more giving like... There was like... Big... It's giving Big Bend. Is the place that I actually first thought of. Cactus? Yeah, look at all the cactus. Is this a nopale? Nopales? I don't know what it's called. Or is it a what's this called? Do you know? You guys know what cacti are called. I am not versed in cacti. A prickly pear. I see. What's this? Well, that's a sabotender. But what's that? Hey, Xiaoja. What cactus is this? A saguaro? A baby one? Cool. Does this go away after I finish? Because I want to come back here as Asa. It's not here after I finish? Oh, you can come here anytime you want. Okay. Cool. Nice. Hmm. Let's go fuck up a dragon. Alright. Does anybody want to come to try to fight Arkveld? Time to put the funny chain dragon to sheep. Chain dragon. Train dragon. Sumi. Tasumi wants to come. I just want to finally get this quest off of my quest list. I was like, what can I give to ANSVARR for his birthday? We were working on a project, but I need more time. We can look at some of the stuff that I was working on for it, though. Basically, I want to have a quick, fun little intro to ANSVARR with all of the information that you need to know about him, but like set up in like a cute little zine style thing. And so I need a lot of pictures of ANSVARR, but unfortunately, a lot of my pictures are super outdated, or like the designs aren't accurate, or it's like missing details, or like it was taken like at a time where I had like experimented with some different parts of his design that I ended up coming back around on, you know. Or like I don't like the composition or the way that it was lit, or like it's just like a low quality screenshot because it was taken during like Endwalker, right? And so a big project has been trying to take 4K screenshot recreations of a lot of my favorite cutscenes, or my favorite G poses, which has gone like middling, I think. We have like a lot of really nice retakes of a lot of the stuff that I did. But part of the process is that I need to have really well documented and organized designs that are consistent internally. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I would like them to be as close to it as possible, right? And so part of my process has even been like a really important part of On's lore is, for instance, a cuckoo. And I was like, a cuckoo. So ANSVARR'S started as like a cuckoo's past life, right? So he kind of stole her whole color palette. Like, this used to be a cuckoo's color palette, and I stole it for myself, or I stole it for ANSVARR. And I wanted her to have her own color palette. I didn't want them to kind of be one for one. So we did do a slight redesign for our best girl. Look, she's so pretty. She's so cute. She's so cute and pretty. I love her. She's so much. She's my baby. She's so cute. Cause I wanted to change her design a little bit because like, so Wispin was originally based on a cuckoo, and ANSVARR was also based on a cuckoo, which is why Wispin and ANSVARR have a lot of very similar colors because we're both based on the same OC. But we did some redesigns for Little Miss Lady because I was like, I can't take old screenshots of the gang if I don't know what a cuckoo's new design looks like. So then I had to make a lot of decisions for that, right? But like we have like a lot of nice shots. Like this one of On is like one of my favorites that I've taken. I took that one a while ago, but like we have this sick one. This one's pretty cool. We have a lot of emotional damage that is more explicitly spoilery that I won't go into. But yeah, it's just been like a lot of trying to take pictures and figure out how to set them up and what I want them to look like and what design I want to go with. And it's like also like just like the vibe, right? Like, do the colorways feel correct? It's like this one is super cute, but he also looks very upsetty, which is accurate to the era that this would have been taken in, but should not perhaps be the cover photo of the thing I was taking a picture for, you know? And then a lot of that has been like internally, like considering like characterization and like how do I want to characterize On, like who is On to me, like what are the parts of him that I think are important and special and that I want to make sure are captured, like what are the scenes and the moments that stand out to me, right? And so it's like little things like meeting Thancred or finally free from cutscenes. Heck yeah. I don't have to stall anymore. Stalling for my life. Let me get you the... Anybody else want to come before I cue us? No, you're good. I was just like laughing. I'm like, how much more bullshit can I talk about all my OCs? I have some cute ones of Emmett and On, but that's for me. Or like, this one's pretty cool. But again, this is covering a specific moment. I don't know if you do homework. Please go have fun. Oh, actually, you legit have homework? Oh no. Good luck with homework, Selena. If you need help with anything, I probably can't help, but let me know if I can do anything. Dude, she's so cute. I'm so obsessed with her. You forgot. Oh no. Ah. And before I throw us back into... Is it this one? The Windward Wilds. Oh. Yeah. Can you please... Oh, well. Or send over the MP3. Windward Wilds. White wind. Yeah, see? It works. Wind. In universe, On is a very popular and famous bard. Because the way that his echo interacts with Dynamis, he needs an outlet for it, and the easiest way that he can, you know, get it out is through singing. That's so scary. And we had 10 pots. Hell yeah. Entity, I assure you, I will not get the drop. I never do. Remember that conversation about ANSVARR'S luck? Do you know who that's based on? It's based on me. Oh. Oof. We're at 67. That's not bad. Oh, do we all have to pick one? Okay, shoot. Okay. Hang on. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. This is a lot. The double white mage is pain. Okay, 50%. Oh, cool. Get out. Let me get back in. Okay. I'm going to the side. I don't have... Okay. Nice. $36. This isn't that bad. I do enjoy the lack of telegraphs. I think that's fun. Oh, shoot. Stay away from that. Ouch. $16. Here we go. Got her. Thank you, Red Mage. Oh, rip. Healing. Hi, gamer. Four. One. 0.9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice job, team. Ash! Thanks for the 5 gifties. What the heck? Thank you. Happy birthday to On. Thanks, Ash. I was not expecting anything. Thanks, Ash, so much for gifting subbies. I appreciate it so much.
2 trains in
Thanks,
1 night.
Sumi.
Gonna go broke.
Gotta go for the train. Is it just that one, is it just that one spot? Okay, yeah. Red Mage earned. Okay, cool. I just always get nervous with this because I never want to, like... Red Mages are so nice on patch day. I agree. And also, hi, Ovtech. How are you? Nice. Now I need to find a way to get you home. So true. Hi, Nova. Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a good day. So cute. Oh, what a cutie pie. You're looking to the sub from Wonderful Ash popped up. Thank you so much for the lurky. Both of you guys. I'm shy. I'm just here yapping about my favorite little guy. My favorite is Blorbo. Yeah, I'm a disband. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Speak with the Dawn Hunt tracker in Tulialol. Can return. Wahoo! Wait, those the peak emotes are so stinking cute. Oh, it's down here. Yeah. The other Omega just isekai'd a poor feline and stranded them into Rawl now. Yeah. But like, it happens. And besides, you know, I think our world will benefit from having a cute little feline. I feel like that's kind of been Dawn Trail's whole thing, is just like, our differences make us stronger. Even if like, we are stuck somewhere where we may not have chosen to be, it's what we do with the outcome of the course of our life, you know? I get the secret for free? I thought I'd have to farm for it. Oh, goated, so I never have to do that fight ever again? I just wanted the secret. Good night, Sumi. Free bird. I love birds. My little guy. Oh, cute. And we got some furnishings, too. The mount you farm for is the SOS cart. Oh, that's so funny. Does your secret get named Wispin? In this world? I don't know what he would name his secret. Because On's Chocobo is named after Seth's mount by accident. Because Seth had a particular mount that he used all the time. And so then when asked to name his Chocobo, he said the name of his mount, Orion, not knowing like what he was saying. And he didn't know how to speak Eorzean or even really write much in it. So they wrote down Orion and figured he just had an accent. And that's why his Chocobo's name is Orion. But he's like not very particularly skilled at naming things. Oh, but you know who actually gets the secret? Because it's not On that gets the secret. It's Asa. So I think Asa probably names it after food. It's probably like blueberry or something. Maybe taco. Good night, Sumi. Thank you, thank you. Get some good rest. Okay, there's a parasol. Oh, baby secret. Okay, I have to do it one more time. Oh. There's the gear, huh? Oh, cool. Phasmascapes? Oh, these are sick. Not gonna lie, the female top speaks to me more, and I think it would also speak more to Asa, but I think that's because that's the top that I put on Asa. Kinda unbased that they're calling it male and female in this game when they called it 1 and 2 in the OG though. Low-key. Just saying. Just a thought I had. No secret named Hot Pot? A secret named Hot Pot is such a cute name. Right? I agree. Lame. Lame as fuck. They aren't gender locked, but why would you label them that when they weren't labeled that in the original game? IDK. Literally could have made it A and B. Yeah, Arcveld armor in this game would be awful. Can you imagine? It would look so bad. I'm fine with the Hope armor. I don't think I would really have a particular reason to use it. Hang on, let me... Is that a pot? Oh, no, it's so cute. Tiny Rat. Did Tiny Rat get a graphics update? I feel like it did. Tiny Rat got a facelift. I love Tiny Rat. Summon Rat. Terry, can I refund you? I don't think my voice can do it right now. I think that's why I'm losing my voice, has been the multiple days of Baelish. One second, let me... Sorry to be a party pooper. I just don't want to actually lose my voice the week before Christmas. Stream manager. Is there not a way to do it? Oh, I think there is. I think there's just several months worth of things. Reject. Okay. And everything else. Cool. Multiple days of rat. It's real though. Good night, Nathaniel. I think I'm also probably gonna head to bed. Sorry that was a little anticlimactic. I figured that we should at least do one thing. Accomplish something. Thank you for the long starboard. The long starboard. I am so eepy. I'm so very eepy. We'll continue working on some stuff for On. I'm still so shy about sharing things about him. It's really difficult for me to do so, which I think is probably surprising. But like, I kind of wish I had a heart rate monitor on so you could see how anxious I am talking about anything. Yeah, I also looked down. I was like, oh, it's like 1:30. It's like, I need to sleep. So thank you guys for letting me up and for being nice. I appreciate. Let's see. I want somebody who's not playing 14 because I don't want us to get spoiled and I don't want to spoil anybody else. So let me take a look. I just don't want to meet anybody new today. And I don't want to talk to anybody that I have not seen in a while. I'm feeling kind of antisocial. Lati's on. Worm. I haven't raided Lati in a while. My friend Lati is playing Expedition 33, which is one of my favorite games ever. Aushka says happy birthday. I love Aushka. Aushka's the best. Lati is a good friend of ours and of the channels, and she's playing Expedition 33 for the first time, which is one of my favorite games. So let's go say hi to Lati. Spread the love and support as always. And I'll see you guys. Tomorrow we're doing a holiday watch along in the Discord. Please feel free to join. We're going to be watching Klaus. Friday, Xiaoja's debuting. Super exciting. And then I will see you guys over the weekend for some shenanigans, I'm sure. Thank you guys as always for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I know it was a slower, quieter stream, but I appreciate you guys being here anyway. So thank you so much. I will talk to you guys on the flip side, and I will see you later. Good night. And thank you guys for all the support, all the gift subbies and the biddies and everything else. I appreciate you guys. You guys really didn't have to do that. I just wanted an excuse to talk about ANSVARR for like 4 hours. You guys get me. You guys are the best. Alright, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.